Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success. And today I'm going to be talking about transitioning. Are you doing it? Interesting question. I was in an NLP practice group about 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about anchoring. You may have watched my video about anchoring. And in the break, I was listening to someone that said, "Hey, I'm only here because I'm transitioning." I thought, wow, transitioning from what to what? How interesting. And then the break ended and I never found out anymore, but I thought it's a good topic for a video because most people that come and see me are in some form of transition or other. I looked up the definition of transitioning, and it's changing from one form, state or style or place to another. And the majority of my clients are transitioning. They're moving away from pain to something that they really want, or towards something that they really want, and being in a less painful place. And it also reminds me of a topic that I teach on my timeline therapy and NLP coach and master practitioner course, which is about values level thinking. Now, I don't know if you'd like to look this up. I'll put a link in my blog. But values level thinking is the way that we evolve our thinking from when we were born to the stage that we are now. And it's a level of thinking that changes on a regular basis. And it's there to help us feel comfortable in the place that we exist, or the time that we exist, the surroundings that we exist. So 40% of people, that's the majority of people, it's the biggest level, are in values level thinking 4, and that's a very rules-based level of thinking. And that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're happy in it. It tends to be a level where you sacrifice yourself for later enjoyment. So people in a values level 4 thinking, they tend to go to school, they go to college, they get married, they look after their kids really well. Then they go to work, they do everything that you should do in work, and then they retire, and then they can enjoy themselves. So it tends to be that they're sacrificing themselves for later gain, later enjoyment. And at some stage they'll say, well, hey, how about me? What about me? Why am I following all these rules? Am I happy or am I not? And that is when they start to transition to level 5, when it's simply about being the best at whatever they do, whether that's for themselves, whether that's in their work, their career. Often people start businesses, and it's just a transition. So ask yourself, are you happy at the level that you are, your level of thinking, or are you thinking of transitioning? Because if you're thinking of transitioning, that can be quite uncomfortable because you're probably surrounded by people that are at the level that you're transitioning out of. And that can be quite painful, and people come and see me. So if you want to chat about that, I do free sessions, and we can talk about the different values level thinkings and what you actually want in your life, so that you don't sacrifice yourself now for later gain, but have what you want now. And that's quite possible. So that's Dr. Bridget. Have a little think about that, and I shall see you next week. Bye.